Hey, what's going on everybody? TJ here. And today we're going to be doing a how to build a kicker ramp for BMX or MTB. So for this kicker ramp, I have a really awesome idea just because I can get a bunch of free pallets. Anybody really can. You just kind of got to go to either a Home Depot or a Lowe's or many other stores that are just throwing these things out. Or even go on Craigslist free, and a lot of people just have a bunch left over that they're just trying to get rid of. So you can get so many of these freaking pallets. This is what I've been using to build a lot of this stuff into the trail with. A lot of the bridges are made out of these planks. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a kicker out of this for BMX or mountain bike. So I already started just a tiny bit and measured out 17 inches. Just because this kicker is going to also be a landing ramp and I need it to be 17 inches for it to all fit properly. So I measured out 17 inches on both sides and now we're going to cut it. Or actually, now we're going to measure out the angle here and then we're going to cut it to shape. Alright, so this step is really cool. This is how to get a really nice transition. I've used this for quarter pipes in the past because you're essentially going to be making a mark that's going to outline, look right here. If it was like this long, right there is a quarter pipe, you know? Here's a half pipe, and then here would be a full pipe, if that makes sense. You're about to visually see it more, so it's going to make a lot more sense. So what you got to do is you tie any piece of string. I have some hemp rope right here. Anything will do. You can use fishing line if you need to. Tie it to the pencil, right? Then you tie the other end to some sort of pole. All right, I'm not going to do that yet because I got to run over there and grab it. Tie it to the pole, and then you'll be able to mark out a really nice transition line. So let's do it. All right, so I already did one side of it, but now I'm going to show you how to do it on the other side. So what we got to do is we take this pole, right? Put it on the other side. We're just going to test this out first to make sure this is the way we want it. Okay, it's actually got to, pencil's got to come to here. So let's see. All right. So you want to make sure that the pole is far enough from the ground that it's not going to move. Wrap your pencil to get it to the right spot. Start drawing out your transition. All right, and there you have it. Now we have this side for one side of the kicker ramp, and then this side for the other side of the kicker ramp. And that gives us a nice quarter pipe style kicker ramp. All right, now it's time to cut out the shape of the kicker. So what I'm going to be using is a Sawzall. You can use a regular handsaw or maybe a circular saw, maybe. But this is probably the best tool, and I'm lucky enough to have it, so that's what I'm going to be using. All right, and now all we have to do is detach the back. All right. That is how you shape the kicker. All right, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of extra support on the inside just because these are gonna be the walls on the side of the kicker. So I cut off some more of the pallet. I'm gonna pre-drill some holes that way that these pieces don't crack when I put a screw through them. Let's put some screws in there for now, just so it doesn't move. Do not want to move it now. All right, give some more support. I'm taking the Sawzall and cutting right through these screws so they're not protruding out the side. All right, we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Just took a walk back to the bridge because this is where the landing ramp kicker is going. You'll be able to either jump up onto the bridge or jump off. So I came back here to check and decided that we're gonna do 2 feet wide for this kicker. Right through the trees. All right, so now we have some pieces to use for the back. All right, so to be honest, I would normally use a table saw to do this part and cut them to 2 feet. but since I already have these saws all out, I'm just going to use that for now. Now we have a 2-foot plank. Now we have two. Now we have 2 planks. And I caught the phone before it fell. Alright, so I'm going to cut the rest of these and then we'll put them on. Okay. Here's 2 feet. Going to pre-drill holes so that the wood doesn't crack. And the only reason why I'm going to be adding this piece is because this is just going to be filled with dirt and I don't want it to just fall out of this hole. So we're going to throw a plank on it. Alright, there you have it. The frame for our kicker. So I'm going to take this last plank and put it on an angle, and that'll secure a nice lip and also keep this stable here at the bottom. Alright, just put it on the wheelbarrow so we could take it back to the trail. Alright, so I just took a shovel and flattened down this area so we could place the kicker frame right here. Starting to fill it up with some dirt. As all of the projects, taking the dirt, keeping it level for a nice bank to quarter pipe over here. Alright, so I added more dirt and packed it down, leaving just a bit left because we're going to line this with a bunch of stone. It's going to make it look really, really nice. So now I'm going to fill in all the cracks with dirt before we water it down. So now I'm just packing it in around all of the little cracks and then making sure that it's nice and flat along the entire kicker. It's looking so nice. And when it dries, all of the dirt will come off of the rocks to show the cobblestone pattern that we made. It's going to flatten out the lip here for the landing and the launch. All right, and there you have it. How to build a kick ramp for BMX or MTB. Use those pallets on the side, use stones for the facing. Really friggin' sweet. All right, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to get enough speed to hit it backwards and get up onto the bridge. So it's okay, I'll just fix this thing up. All I have to do really is screw that back wall on and just touch up the stonework a little bit. So it's really not too much of an issue. This chipped here too, but that's kind of cool because now there's just a little bit extra of a gap. So I think that'll be extra fun. Yeah, make sure if you like this video, if you like this build, give this video a like. If you want to see more builds and me progressing in BMX, skateboarding, snow skating, skimboarding, other extreme sports, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we're going to be building up a lot more over here. I think that I'm going to end up putting a roller over there. That way I'm actually able to get enough speed to hit this going backwards, because I really do want to get up onto this bridge from this kicker. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and I will catch you guys on the next one.